How's it guys? Justin here, Mr. Beamer, and guys, we've got something very special today. I'm not going to tell you now exactly what it is, but we're going to Roslyn to pick up some cars, and there's our convoy over there. Yes, there is an M3. I'm probably not going to drive that now because I have driven it before, but I really have something very special in store for you guys. You are absolutely going to love this, and we're going to do a fuel review test on this car to see exactly what we get on this vehicle, because it is, I'm going to give you a small hint, it is a hybrid. So keep on watching guys, you are going to be blown away. And remember, hit that subscribe button guys, like and share with your friends. Enjoy. So we actually decided to take the M3. Yeah, it's like I said guys, part of the lifestyle. So we're taking the M3 all the way to Roslyn, and then the surprise is still coming. I'll still show you guys what we're going to drive back, but I just want to show you this car quickly. Just check that out, eh? Proper M3 competition. It's like 375 kilowatts of joy. This was absolutely fun. I was driving first, and now one of the other gentlemen is going to drive the car. Okay, let's go guys, let's go. Check these blue seats, look, something different. Never really sitting at the back of this car. It's got some pace, eh? I just hope I don't get car sick now. Check the leg space. Yes, it's actually quite comfortable here at the back. I love these blue seats. Stunning, stunning. Love this yellow stitching on the blue here. Hey, lekker plek om vast te hou hierso. Hier het jy daai M3 gesien. Ja. Yes guys, finally the time has come. The G09 BMW XM in this beautiful Marina Bay blue. It is just a phenomenal looking car. Just look at that guys. How stunning is that? I'm going to walk around it. Let me just see that I'm not in the way here. But just check this car guys. Hey, how stunning is that? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful machine. I'm just so excited guys. I'm like really excited to be driving this all the way to Secunda. Just have a look at how beautiful this spec is. Oh guys, a dream has definitely come true. I love the way these pipes look. It really looks stunning. We are here at VDC. This is where we picked up the car now. Just check it out guys. Oh, let me just show you this front again. I just need to show you this front again. Hey, is this not a dream come true guys? It's not every time you get a chance to drive a 3.4 million rand car. And yeah, I feel like a school kid again. Let me show you the inside quickly. Check these beautiful door handles. Oh, I love the way this blue shines in the sun. It is phenomenal. Bowers & Wilkins sound system. Oh guys, just check it out, check it out. Hey, I've got massage seats. I'm definitely going to give myself a massage while I'm driving around. Oh, XM. Oh, it's such a phenomenal looking car guys. Like, I just don't have words. I actually don't have words. I wanted to show you a sneak peek, but then inside the car it actually showed me the vehicle itself, so I couldn't really do that. It's not the cleanest at the moment. It is a demo car, but yeah, it is definitely something to dream about. Let me quickly show you the engine while we're waiting for the other cars. The other cars are coming soon. You'll see them just now. But check guys, the beautiful S68 engine, 4.4 V8 twin turbo engine with a 25.7 kilowatt battery guys. It is phenomenal. Just check what it looks like here. I think this just broke off. That's not a good sign. I think these are my washers. We will sort that out just now. That's not very good, but in any case we will sort that out just now. It is obviously a demo car guys. Check the XM. 480 kilowatts of total output and 800 newtons guys. Four-wheel drive, propelling this car from 0 to 100 in 4.3 seconds. That's what BMW claim, but we definitely know it should probably be more than that. Oh, look at that. Stunning, eh? 360 surround view. Okay, but let's jump in again. Let's see the rest while we're waiting for the other guys. Let's give it a start and hear what it sounds like. Here's the other part of the convoy. Just check that out. Hey, another Marina Bay Blue BMW M5 competition. Oh guys, these cars are just gonna look stunning together. Like, I am in such a dream world now. You can even see my hair is confused. Everything is like, just what's happening. Check there, guys. Let me just do this, then you'll see. Just check that out, eh? 2 M cars. We're waiting for the third one. The third one is still inside. It's coming out just now, and it's just gonna be a red M2, but you'll see that car just now, guys. I just can't believe it. It's something out of this world. Just check this out, hey? I'm gonna ask Jared to give it a little bit of a rev. Geef maar 'n bietjie 'n rev, Jared. Oh. Is it in sport? Let's see. Leo, confirm. Let's see what it does now. Now it must make a nice pop. Yes. How insane is that? We're gonna have a lot of fun on the road now, I can promise you that. So before we set off, let's quickly check. There 29 kilometers range left on the electric battery that I can do 82 to about 88 kilometers in town. My fuel on a 69 liter fuel tank, 525 kilometers range left. Driving in full electric, that's so weird. In such a phenomenal beast, such a big car, it just feels weird. Let me put my foot down and see. Okay, I think there the motor kicked in. So yeah, when you put your foot down a little bit harder, then obviously the motor kicks in. I wonder if I can set it up. So let's go M hybrid, and then let's just do electric. So I'm in full electric now. Then you just hear that zoom sound. It actually sounds quite cool. But yeah, it's such a, like driving in city or in town in the full electric mode, it's actually going to be very nice. I mean, you've got more than enough power to nip away from the traffic. Wow, that's very interesting, guys. Like just nipping away from the traffic, that's very, very awesome. That's so smooth and quiet, and like, so you can drive this beast around town and not even bother your neighbors. They won't even know that you started up your XM, unless you started with a cold start with the V8 motor. Then it will be something different. But yeah, I absolutely adore this car, and I haven't even started driving it. But let's quickly go to hybrid or e-control. What's that? Hybrid drive focused on optimal battery charge. Okay, so now the motor is on and charging the battery at the same time, which is quite nice. This is stunning, guys. This is stunning. So you get about 335 kilowatts on the motor alone without the electric battery, or without the electric motor. The electric motor gives you about 145 kilowatts extra. So yeah, 335 kilowatt just on the motor itself, and then the electric motor also gives you about 280 newton. You get about 520 newton meters from the motor alone. So when your battery is depleted, then at least you know you got that. You still have proper M sort of power, over 300 kilowatts and over 500 newtons, but just not the full 480 kilowatts that you can get, or that you're supposed to get with this car. Let me just get my seat setting right here. I feel like I'm sitting a bit high, but let me quickly put it in hybrid mode. Let's use all the power. I want to feel what it feels like. I just need to put my maps on quickly so that I can see where I am going. I'm going to do a pull away here. Let's feel what this feels like. This heads-up display is also very different. I kind of like it. Very different compared to what I'm used to. So I'm going to give it a small pull here. See, when you're in hybrid mode and you drive normally, then the electric motor is on the whole time, but as soon as you put your foot down, then this beast kicks in. So I'm just waiting for the guy behind me, but I really do love this, guys. I'm going to put it into sport, so M mode. And let's put it into, so let's do this, everything in sport, sport plus, sport, 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 sport. Okay, and then four-wheel drive, sport. Let's do this. I can actually just do my M buttons, eh? No, that's not the nice one. This is the strong one, yes. There we go, I like that. It makes a nice sound inside the car. I don't know if you guys can actually hear it. but it pulls, eh? Guys, this car pulls like it's such a phenomenal beast. And such a soft drive. I like this. I drove the X5M competition 2 days ago, and this is obviously was based on the X5M competition, but yeah, completely feels different. Eh? This feels like a much smoother car to me. I absolutely just adore the way that this car feels on the road. I need to turn right somewhere now. I feel like I needed to go down there actually, but it's fine. We will just follow the GPS and then see where this car takes us. I know I just missed the off-ramp again because Justin is sleeping today, and we had a little bit of a oopsie with an M3 earlier on. Ooh, wow, this customer pulls me all over the place. I want to put the driver assistances off, so I'm going to sort that out just now. But I think let's just get on the road first. Oh, I love this augmented reality. This is insane. I've got augmented reality. Oh, guys. Stunning, 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 stunning. I love it. And now we just need to get to the right road. That's the only main concern here. Phew, it pulls. Do you guys hear that? And it just keeps on pulling, 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 pulling. It's... What more do we need, eh? What more do we need? Check out the heads-up display quickly, guys. I wonder if you can actually see it without flickering. So there's the heads-up display telling me where to go. The older heads-up displays, or the normal X5M for instance now. Yes, check it out, guys. Check it out. Okay, that was a bit bumpy, but this car is so soft, so smooth, so easy to drive. Look at this beautiful iDrive system over here. It's so big and so intuitive. Like, I can do everything from here. I can even put my cooled seats on. So this is definitely the iDrive 8 system. Really stunning. Check it out over there. Everything just looks so beautiful. It reminds you of an X5M competition, but also reminds me of something completely different when I actually drive this car. Phenomenal. Always fun driving around in town. You can see it's a bit bumpy here, but this car is very soft, guys. Like, when you're driving it, you honestly don't even feel the bumpiness of this car. And then when you put your foot down, it's just a monster of a car blasting past everyone and everything. I mean, why not? Yes, like, this is really like a dream come true, guys. This is really a dream come true. I can't wait to see what the fuel consumption is while I'm driving like this, because I think I'm still in the hybrid mode. Let me just quickly check my mode. So I'm in hybrid mode. So actually, maybe I should do it in e-control. So let me charge. So hybrid is focused on range, and efficient hybrid I focused on range. So I want to see range or charging. I don't know, which one do you think I should do? Maybe I should do range. Let's do range and see what the fuel consumption is on the hybrid mode. And then I always have full power when I need to put my foot down, because then I have the power from the battery and from the engine itself. You see, driving around in town in hybrid, now I'm in full electric mode. So this is quite nice because it keeps it nice and quiet. I'm not bothering anyone. It's just such a smooth drive now, and everything is soft. Like, the suspension is in soft, so, or comfort, if you can put it like that. That's actually the real name for it. But it just feels so, it feels like a normal car. It doesn't feel like I'm driving this monstrosity down the road. The way it looks like doesn't completely feel the way it drives like when I'm in the electric mode only. So I still have 28 k's range left on my battery. That's quite phenomenal, guys. And then 499 kilometers left on my fuel tank. Check out the augmented reality quickly, guys. Check how awesome that is. It shows me the arrows where I need to turn, so I'm gonna have to turn in the next 100 meters. It is just stunning. I love the way everything just looks in this car, like the way it works. It's so easy to drive, and it doesn't feel like a 3.5 ton car. It's, oh guys, phenomenal. Currently my battery is sitting at 14 kilometers range, and I'm still traveling on the battery. There, the motor kicked in now. So I wonder if I'm going to put it into, while we're driving here, I'm going to put it into e-control so I can start charging my battery, so that I can have full power when I'm driving on the highway, so we can actually give it a bit of beans and see what it feels like, or feel what it feels like. I see our M2 also arrived here at the back. You guys are most probably not going to be able to see it there now, but you will see it when we are back in Secunda. But yeah, so 479 kilometers range. I want to actually see what is my fuel consumption currently sitting at. 9.5 liters per 100 kilometers. That's ridiculous for a 4.4 V8. Guys, if you see what I've done with the X5M competition, there I got about, I think at the best was 12.9, and then I'll just have to check my TikTok video, but yeah, after a while that was quite ridiculous. I mean, I drove from Joburg, over 300 k's range left, and I got into Secunda with about a 17 kilometers range left. Ridiculous. It's but now I'm sitting at 9.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Let's see what it says when I stop in Secunda. But otherwise, guys, let's just enjoy this drive. It is phenomenal, guys. And check, it's green out now. Check, everything is just green and lush, and we are in summer, guys. We are in summer. Check what's in front of me. Let me turn my camera quickly. There's the M5 driving there. M5, guys, M5. And we're keeping to the speed limit, of course. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. I wonder if you can see the M2 in my rearview mirror. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see the M2 in my rearview mirror. Yeah, you can actually see it. You can see a glimpse of it right over there. Right there in the middle there. There's the M2 there, guys. There's it there. But let's carry on driving on the road and see what this fuel consumption is going to be when we are in Secunda. One thing I have to say about this car, it draws a lot of attention. I can see people taking videos from the outside. And yeah, just excuse my Movember, guys. Lekker Movember, yeah. It's still in the fresh stages. Check, yeah. We also have an i8 joining us on the road. It's obviously not joining us, but you don't see these cars every single day. That is fantastic. So I already have 15 kilometers range on my battery now, so it is definitely picking up on my battery. 10.3 liters per 100 kilometers, so that's definitely picking up. And then for the strip so far, 11.3. I don't know what's the difference between for the strip and individual, because I reset it when I left, so that's strange. Anyways, I just want to show you guys quickly. So have a look at the cluster now, and then the heads-up display there, of course, and then I'm going to switch it to M mode. So I'm going to put the M mode button, that's the button I press over there. I'm going to put it to M mode. I'll put it into sport. Vroom. Check how that drastically changed. And then also the heads-up display, everything is now like in a M mode, but still everything is in comfort and max energy or energy regeneration, but everything else is in comfort. But I also want to feel what it feels like when I put it into sports, how smooth the car is, but when we get onto the highway, of course. But yeah, let's go back into the normal mode and then check how everything just jumps back to normal. It recharges the battery quite a bit, I have to be honest. I mean, I'm sitting on 21 kilometers range now on the battery, but it also gives me this comfortable drive, and it's on 11 liters per 100 kilometers now, which is really not bad at all. I mean, for 4.4 liter twin turbo V8, it is just phenomenal, guys. I really can't complain about the fuel consumption. For that extra bit of money, yes, you're not going to save, well, X5M competition is also 3 million bucks, so 3.2 million bucks. This is 3.4 million. So for that extra few $100, you get all this technology, maybe a smaller boot, but you get all this technology and you can't complain about it. I mean, better fuel consumption. You can zip around in town in full electric mode. I don't know. I think the weight obviously makes a big difference when you want to pull this car or push this car on the track, for instance, but I don't think the type of people that buy these cars don't push them on the track often. So I think for your everyday driving in the city, driving in town, driving long distance, going on holidays or whatever, I really don't think this is a bad idea. Like, this is really so different. And if you drive long distance, I can bet you this will get much better fuel economy or fuel efficiency than your BMW X5M competition, which is just an X5M competition. And remember, this car is one of its own. It's one on its own. There's never been an XM before. It's only an XM. You get two different XMs. We don't have the label red here in South Africa yet, but you get the XM and the XM label red. So this is the baby version of the XM, the 480 kilowatts. But I don't know, I really think this is phenomenal. And then we'll feel the difference between this and the X5M competition. Yes, but when this thing goes, it goes, guys. Yeah, I love it. Okay, now I'm driving on the highway. So let's see, I'm going to put it in M2 mode quickly. Now everything is in max sport. So everything is in sports. So I actually want to configure M2 to really make it something different. So I'm going to put it in Sport Plus. The M hybrid, I'm going to put it in hybrid, that's fine. I'll put my transmission in S3, so I'm going to make it quick and snappy snaps. Energy recovery is still there, that's fine. And then I'm going to put my DSC on MDM mode. activate MDM mode, and then M sound on, M sound off. Let's keep the M sound on, and then let's quickly see if I put my foot. Okay, now it picks up quite quickly. Woo, do you guys hear that? I do love that. Let's quickly put it into manual. Guys, the other thing is, because of this battery, if I put my foot down, where's the lag? There's just no lag. There's simply no lag on this car. And remember, I'm doing a review on this car, so I'm going to drive it. I'm really going to drive it. I'm not gonna faff around. Okay, let's just put on the hazards because there's some traffic. No lag. The lag, gone. Yeah, guys, I absolutely adore this. I mean, for that extra bit of bucks, to have no lag, but I'm definitely going to make a plan to own one day. Wow. I love the X5M competition, don't get me wrong, but I simply fell in love with this car. Like, I won't see this car in a different light again. I want to hear it quickly. Yes, guys. I'm speechless. Like, I really don't know what to say. You can feel all that 480 kilowatts. You can definitely feel that in 800 newtons when everything kicks in, because it's in full sport now, so I've got my full power now. Yes, like, who can go? Yes. Oh, I'm like a kid. I am still a kid, I guess. I'm still like a kid, yeah. So I'm gonna go fourth gear. Check this now, eh? There's simply no lag. I'm blown away by that. There's simply no lag in this car. Oof. Listen to the down change. Quick, simple, easy. How can we go wrong with this car? Oh, and that pop and bang sounds so good. But I think that's more on the inside of the car, actually. Oh. Anyway, I think that's more on the inside of the car, on the speakers, to hear that pop, 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 pop. But I also think, I don't know what it sounds like outside, but I can hear the burbles inside. But I don't think you'll hear the burbles on the outside as much as you hear them inside. But it gives me the adrenaline driving the car on the inside. I mean, what else would you want? So I want to see, how do I get this to low and very low? Now it's much quieter. I wonder if you guys are going to hear this now. It's a 8-speed ZF box, guys, but this thing moves. It claps, bah, and then it's in gear, and then it's in gear and you are in fear. So it's still lighter than the X5M competition. Doesn't matter, it's still lighter. Yeah, I'm using 1.6 kilowatts an hour on the battery now, so if I put my foot down, then I'm moving a little bit forward, but that's on the average now. So yeah, it's actually quite nice. And then it also tells me like in a minus. So now I'm using, when I push it, 20, 30, about 30 kilowatts an hour. But when I take my foot off, then it regenerates power back to the battery. So it shows me in a minus while it's charging the battery. So I've got 23 kilometers range on the battery now. Technology is taking over, guys, and this car is phenomenal. Don't think that technology makes a car boring. Sometimes, oh, there's an X6M competition. Sometimes yes, sometimes no, not at all. Sometimes, most of the time, it can actually excite you a lot. I think if you put everything down together the right way, then it can still be very exhilarating and fun at the same time. And you have all this new technology, so very intuitive, a lot of things to play with. I like this car so much. I really like this car so much. That's just our e-tolls, guys. So if you hear that beep beep sound, that's our government taking money for the roads. I can honestly do this video for hours. I'll talk the whole time all the way to Sakuna, and that's about 2 hours from here, because it's just phenomenal. Still sitting at 12.2 liters per 100 kilometers, and I do this every time. Yes. Can I not take this home tonight? I can bet you the big boss is going to take this car home tonight. Wow, wow, wee, wah. So yes, it feels softer than the X5M competition, even though I'm in full-on sport mode. It definitely feels softer than the X5M. It's a bigger car, yes, but it doesn't feel bigger when I'm driving it. I haven't put it through the paces, through the corners as yet. But if you are driving every day to work and back on holiday, are you really going to push it through corners all the time? Probably not. And I'm stuck, guys. Like, I love the X5M competition, but that car for me was it's like, if you compare the X530D or X5M50i actually, or X5M60i for that case now, or for that matter now, that is a smooth drive, delivers power properly because of that mild hybrid battery, just kicks it in. And then you get the X5M competition, which is hard. It is a hard ride. You can feel the tires on the road, you can feel they go bah, 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 bah. With this, I feel like I'm driving in an X5. Like, it feels like I'm driving an it feels like I'm driving an M performance vehicle, but it's a full-blown M, so you can put it through its paces. I will be careful when I go around corners and stuff, because there's a lot of weight, a lot of momentum, so speed and momentum can be a very dangerous thing if you get it wrong. But for what I'm driving here, guys, BMW has done fantastic with this car. It's not an M2. Don't compare this to an M5 or an M2, something that can actually, or an M3 for instance, something that can blow you away around the track. Don't compare it to that. This will probably also This will also probably blow you away around the track, because it is so big and it's going to feel scary. But for an M car, long distance driving, speed, power, comfortability, sound, Bowers and Wilkins, stunning. Okay, I'm getting to a slight corner here now, so let's see. I want to see if this scares me. Not at all. It wasn't quick through that corner, it was normal speed actually, but usually when I take something big, I feel like I'm going straight forward. Look, I'm still going to say you have to be careful, but it feels like I don't really have to be too scared with this car. I can actually just go. So I'm getting to a toll gate here, and then I'm going to thrash it through here. So I'm going to go slow down a little bit. So let's see what happens. I'm going to go first gear, because I want to thrash it through here. How are you, man? Can I just get a slip as well, please? I think my tag is empty. Yeah, oh, is it? Is that what it's saying? Thanks, man. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Okay, so let's be honest, when this car hooks, it goes, eh? Like, this is scary quick actually. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, this is quick, guys. It's not as quick as like I anticipated. Phew, this car is quick, guys. It is very, very quick. Let's be honest about that. It is really a quick car. Did you guys hear the wheel spin when I pulled away there? That was phenomenal. I love that. that. This is such a quick car. I feel, maybe it's just me, but I feel like the X5M competition is a bit quicker. But I think it's because it's such a heavier car and it's so quiet. I think it's because it's so quiet and soft inside. I don't think you really feel how quick it is. But I mean, it was like that, and I was on the higher end of the range of the speeds. Yes, like I don't know, I don't even know what my face looked like, but it felt like I was sitting at the back seat. It really pulled me in. Stunning. Really enjoyed that a lot. And now we just drive normally, back to normal, see what it feels like. 12.5 liters per 100 kilometers. I still have 23 k's range left on my battery. My blood is pumping like this. I don't know. Thank you very much. As I thank you, enjoy your day. Check how quick it picks up. Yesterday. Whew. It makes your blood pump, guys. Like, it picks up speed so quickly. So interesting on e-control, if I drive 120 and I keep my foot there, it actually charges the battery the whole time. It doesn't really affect my fuel consumption that much because I'm still sitting on 12.6 liters per 100 kilometers, but I'm constantly charging the battery. But as soon as I release my foot, now it's actually charging less. But if I drive slow and then it works on the hybrid mode, so then it's weird, then it's very weird. But let's see in electric. So I'm still in electric and I'm driving 120 k's an hour, 130. Okay, top speed is 143 on electric mode, guys. So you can actually really, if you wanted to, drive your full 80 k's or 88 k's or whatever the case on full electric mode. And then I push it back into e-control. Now I'm pushing power back into the battery. See, now there I'm pushing like 18 kilowatts an hour back into the battery, which is quite strong if you think about it. That's stronger than most DC chargers or AC chargers out there. Not most DC chargers, stronger than most AC chargers out there on the charging station. So that's actually not too bad. So you can physically charge your battery while you're driving, not just via braking. Very, very interesting. I do love the technology of this car. So it also, I think it really depends on the speed. So I'm going to slow down now. There's a car in front of me, so I want to see if I drive 90 k's an hour and I'm pushing the petrol, still charging the battery. It's like it's got this phase. So like when you just push it down and then you then you press the gas pedal again or the petrol, then it actually jumps the other way and then jumps back into charging or regenerating. But yeah, now I'm pushing power and I'm regenerating power the whole time, pushing power into the battery the whole time. But as when I put it in hybrid, now it's in hybrid. Now if I give power, now I'm using all the power from the battery as well to give me that extra bit of power on my motor, my ICE motor, internal combustion engine. Okay, very interesting. So I'm going to use it on e-control the whole time. I'm going to drive the speed limit and then let's see what happens. I mean, I'm going to put my foot down now and I want to feel the power difference when it's in e-control. So I want to feel the power difference. I'm driving in comfort. Everything is on comfort and efficient and just normal driving. So I just want to see, those are not cops, no. So let me put my foot down. It's powerful, it really is, but now I want to feel it in hybrid. I want to see if I get all the power together. Let's see now. Same. So I think if I put my foot flat down, then it immediately pushes the battery power back into the engine as well. So it gives you the full power at all times. Doesn't matter if you're in e-control or hybrid. Now in hybrid, I just constantly have my power the whole time. Just a quick tip, guys. It's just something new to learn. That's actually very cool. So I'm going to put my foot down in hybrid. flat down. Okay, no, all good, still have that full power. And then let's go into E-control, put my foot flat down. Same, I still feel the same power. So let's see what we can get. High speed, increased tire pressure. Okay, so that's why it felt a bit floaty, I guess so. So yeah, okay, no, this car is quick and it picks up speed very quickly. I kind of feel that the X5M competition is a little bit quicker, especially when you put your foot down, picking up speed, getting to your top speed. I think it also feels quicker because you hear that wah, where this is very, very quiet, and it just feels linear, but still stupid quick. I mean, it feels scary in this car because it's so big. When you get to a higher speed range, then actually you feel the wind because the wind is pushing the box around a little bit. So I'm like, whoa. But with the X5M competition, I felt that a little bit more actually. I felt that swerve a little bit more, where this does feel a little bit more solid. But I wonder if it's not because of the weight of the car keeping me solid onto the ground. I wonder. It's just very interesting for me to experience these different kinds of vehicles and see the different type of ways that these vehicles work. I don't know. But I'm still sold on this car. Like, I would rather have this than an X5M competition. I think I'm properly sold on this car. One thing I do realize is your gear changes. So where the X5M has a little bit of turbo lag because it doesn't have that hybrid battery, the X5M competition, the pre-generation, let's put it like that, because I'm not sure about the facelifted edition. I haven't driven the facelift as yet, but the pre-facelift, that also might make a difference, because the facelift 48 volt mild hybrid battery will also take that lag away. I don't know. Now I'm so confused actually, guys. So I'm talking about the pre-facelift that I drove yesterday. But now with this one, with the battery, it kind of feels like it needs to choose between 7 million gears. But let me quickly put it into sport. So M2 confirm, M2 confirm. Okay, so now I'm going to put my foot down. Oh, but you see, now I'm in manual. So let me put it into sport. Let's do this. Drive. Okay, let's do this now. Still kind of have to decide. Okay, so let's check it out. I want to overtake quickly. I feel like it still kind of have to decide where the gears need to be. Like I can feel that sort of a split second a little bit slower than like a normal X5M competition. I wonder if it's the hybrid battery working in conjunction with the ICE engine and then changing the gears and then just doing all of this at the same time. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not a technician, but I can definitely feel a slight difference. Interesting. But when you're in gear, guys, so now I'm in manual. Now like this, that's instant. That feels like an electric car. That's super instant. So let's do it again. I'm just going to keep it in this gear check here now. Low revs. Fascinating. I think you really have to drive both cars. But if you want to go for comfort, then definitely this one. This is so much more comfortable, and I'm in full sport now. Everything, chassis is in sport plus, steering and brake, everything is in sport, and my drivetrain is in sport plus. So yeah, guys, it is really everything is in sport, and I'm in dynamic mode as well on my traction. It's a much smoother drive. All in all, much smoother drive. I think when this thing hooks, when you have the right gear and you just go, it will kill the X5M competition. But now you also have to take into consideration the new facelift with the 48 volt mild hybrid battery. because that will also take that low torque, or that low, what do you call it, not the low torque, but that low torque lag. It will also take that away completely. Fascinating, guys, fascinating. So now we will check. I'm 13.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Okay, I'm going to drive normal now. I'm going to put it back into normal mode. Yeah, normal mode, thank you. Everything back to comfort. I'm going to drive it like this. I'll keep it in, let's see, my hybrid status. I'm going to keep it in e-control. No, let's keep it in hybrid. Let's see what it is or what it does. Let's keep it in e-control. So yeah, let's charge the battery, and then after a while I'll go to hybrid, and then we will see what the average fuel consumption was when I stop in Secunda, and just show you this beautiful, beautiful car again. I mean, damn. I just need to show you quickly how quickly this car overtakes. So let's do this. And done. That was quick. Okay, so the hybrid mode is quite nice, because as soon as like I'm driving slow now I'm literally on electric, so I'm driving fully electric now. So I'm using my battery power to actually just waddle around at the back of the truck here, and then if I put my foot down, then the ICE engine kicks in, and then it's just blast past. But yeah, it really helps, because I dropped from 14 liters per 100 kilometers. Just driving behind the truck now dropped to 13.8 liters per 100 kilometers. So if you drive it as per normal, like a normal person should, 120, blah blah blah, overtake gradually, then it will make a big difference on your fuel consumption. And still, from driving this car quite hard and overtaking and thrashing it, I really get there my engine kicks in now, so I can see the red. Then if the red kicks in, then it's my revs. But even with that, this car, 13.8 liters per 100 kilometers, guys, it is insane. I just can't explain to you, for a 4.4 liter V8, how phenomenal that is. It is really something fantastic. It really makes a big difference in your fuel consumption. You won't believe it. Every liter counts with 25 Rand a liter nowadays. Makes a big difference. I wonder if I can completely deplete the battery and see what happens. So I actually got the range down the liter per 100 kilometers to 13 liters per 100 kilometers. So every time you drive like 120 or so and you're coasting behind someone else, or just following that person on adaptive cruise, then this car's actually pretty quick in electric mode as well. But then it goes into electric mode immediately when it's in hybrid mode. So then you just cruise behind the guys with electric mode, and it's just phenomenal. I mean, you don't hear the engine switch off and on. You feel it a little bit, maybe that's all you know, or that's the only way you know, hey, something is happening. But I want to deplete the battery completely. I want to see what happens when it kicks in. Now I'm down to 12.9 liters per 100 kilometers. But I want to see what happens if I deplete the battery actually. I want to just have a look-see and see if it makes a major difference. But guys, I can comfortably drive 120 k's an hour with the battery only. I mean, you don't need more speed than that. It is actually quite nice. 145 kilowatts is basically like driving a 320D, for instance. So yeah, it doesn't feel like a 320D when you put your foot down. It doesn't kick you because it has to pull 3.3 tons or whatever the case on a gross mass. But still, it's not bad at all. It's more than what you really need for everyday driving, especially in town. I mean, I'm driving 110 now, putting my foot down. See, it's a gradual pickup, but it's not something that's going to break my neck. But yeah, it works like a bomb. It works like a charm, guys. I've got 5 k's range left on the electric motor. So let's see if I can deplete the battery completely. I want to see what happens. 4 k's range left. I want to see when the motor kicks in. 3 k's range left. 12.8 liters per 100 kilometers. Okay, and there I tapped out on the speed, the max speed that the car can do on electric mode. Interesting. But let's see what happens. So you see, but when I brake, it recharges again. So now I'm going to pick up the battery percentage again. I just want to deplete it. I want to see what happens. Let's see. Don't give me 4 kilometers. Don't. Please don't. Yes, like when I brake completely, it gives me like over 60 kilowatts an hour charge. That's ridiculous, guys, because that's a lot more than some of the DC chargers actually out there. 2 kilometers range left on the battery. I wonder what's gonna happen. Does it kick in the motor immediately? Do I go stand next to the road? You obviously can't. I've got more than 2Ks to do before I get to BMW Secunda. We are basically in Secunda. We are literally here. There's Sass Hall. So we are literally here. 1 kilometer left, guys. 1 kilometer left. Let's see what happens if it kicks me into hybrid mode or e-control mode. And then I want to see what the power is like if I'm only on the ICE motor. See, it's still not giving me any issues. Still 1 kilometer range left. Now I'm getting 2 kilometers. I don't want the 2 kilometers. I want to deplete the battery completely because I want to really see what happened. So this is what happens on the battery only. It does push you a little bit, but not like hectic. Okay, I've got 1 kilometer left, guys. Let's see. I've got 0 kilometers left, but still I'm driving on the electric battery. No, the electric battery. Yeah. On batteries electric. I'm still driving on the battery, guys, and it's on 000, like stripe, doiki. There the motor kicks in. Okay, so the motor kicks in. Okay, so that's what happens. And then let's see if I put my foot flat down now, if I actually have full power. It still blasts, but you don't get that, you just don't get that full power. I feel it, like I can feel that there's a slight difference. Let's put it in M mode. So let's see, still batteries very dead. Very dead. Let's see if I still have full power now. I want to actually just go past these cars. I can feel there's a slight difference. It feels like I don't have the full. Yeah, I can feel it's not the full 480 kilowatts, but that's basically what happens, guys. So yeah, battery is dead. Let's put it into e-control mode and let's give this battery some power. Let's see, I've got like 3 kilometers left to do. Let's see if I can actually recharge the battery a little bit. But now I've got 12.7 liters per 100 kilometers. We'll check the full thing when we stop now to do a quick review. So we finally made it, guys. I got a 2 kilometer range from just that little 2 kilometers that I drove to actually charge the battery again, and 258 kilometers range left. Let's quickly have a look see over here. Then we go into since individual 3 kilowatts an hour. That's what we use on the battery. That is our average fuel consumption, 12.7 liters per 100 kilometers. So it really made a big difference, guys. 203 kilometers is the distance that we drove. Took 2 hours and 10 minutes, and we drove on electric on 39.6 kilometers on electric only. So I think if you put that with that, that's 242.6 kilometers. So really not bad at all. 12.7 liters per 100 kilometers, guys, and we've been driving this car. And then if I check here, so let's go since factory, that was 15.1. Let's go since last refuel, since the start of the journey for today. 40 kilometers on the hybrid, 203 kilometers driven on the normal ICE engine, and we've done a 12.9 liters per 100 kilometers. Fascinating for a big car like this, 3.3 tons, and you only get 12.7 or 12.9 liters per 100 kilometers. I think it is fascinating, guys, and it was such a lovely drive. I absolutely enjoyed this car. Check it out on the inside quickly, and let me show you the car on the outside, and then let's quickly do a. Let me just show you the car and the boot space and all of that. I really think that you guys are really going to enjoy this car. It says top speed 270 kilometers an hour. I did not reach that today. I wasn't trying to. But yeah, let's have a look at the rest. So except for my papers and stuff, let's just do that. Maybe you can see it like that. The car is really beautiful inside. I check all my stuff there. And this XM is beautiful. I love this spec. I love these seats. These seats are so comfortable, guys. The Bowers & Wilkins sound system, the M badge over there, and it's a solid M badge. Oh, everything feels so soft in this car. The Alcantara leather over here. Oh, let me just quickly show you. I never used the electric seats actually, now that I think of it. Attention to detail, guys, and that's not even like it's proper, eh? It just feels proper. Let me just jump out here. Let's see, soft close. Of course, and with these ridges over here, looks stunning. Let's see the back. I must probably just unlock the vehicle first. So unlock there. Let's just check the back seats. Look at the back space, guys. Hey, how wonderful is that? Look there. Everything is just so coupe-ish and beautiful in this car. Look at that roof. I don't have anything else to say. I just absolutely love this car. Listen to this. Solid, 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 solid. Beautiful, guys. Let me show you the boot space quickly. Look at these red tail lights. So 527 liters of boot space. Let me show you this boot space here. It is actually very, very big, guys. I don't think you can go wrong with this boot space, and it's flat over here. So easy to just put your bag on there and slide it through. This can be removed, of course. You even have speakers here at the back, but I can even fit in this. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. Yeah, like, and I'm not even at the edge at the back here yet. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. Oh, just check your attention to detail. Look, listen to that. Solid. How solid is that? Yeah. Love it, guys. Let's close it up. I think my conclusion on this car, I love it, guys. There's the M5 over there. We've got a lacquer M8 over there. And then just check there quickly. There's the M2 that was driving behind me. What a beautiful car. But guys, conclusion, I think if it was my money, I would most probably spend that extra 200 grand on this car. Nothing looks like this. Nothing drives like this. It is just something, I was going to say out of the blue. It is blue. But it's such a nice car. 3.4 million rand, and you get this coupe look, this coupe boxy look. Look at it from the side over here. It's just a gangster car. I think my money is on this, guys, most definitely. And then check here, this is where you charge it up. So there we go. I must just press on the right side. There's that M5 again. So this is where you charge it up. You can only do an AC charge on this car, so no DC charge. But I mean, you don't need a lot to charge, only 25.7 kilowatts that you need to charge. I wonder why they didn't put DC in there. Strange, but it doesn't really matter. And then of course this is where you'll put your fuel. So I don't know why that is not open. Oh yeah, old school. I need to unlock it first. Can you imagine? I never knew that. Something new that you learn every day, eh? So there you put your normal fuel. BMW M recommend Shell quality fuels. Guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I absolutely enjoyed it. Let me take it closer to the guys there. I'm blown away. Listen to that sound. And now we're gonna zip in silence, so let's go. Oh, not in silence because I'm still in control mode, so it wants to charge the battery the whole time. But listen to that. Oh, guys, this car is just insanely beautiful. Let's park it here. Keep it close to the guys. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this content and you want to see more, remember to subscribe. And then we'll see more cars because we've got a lacquer test drive weekend. So you'll see more and more cars coming very soon, guys. Enjoy. Peace.